Ah, so you're a laptop man. I'm a desktop now. Ah. Welcome to the front, lads. I'm glad you signed on with the glorious Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. uh, so, have fun. And let's see if we can last more than one round.
I won't be able to.
Also, I should have picked the bloody machine gun, because this is the map that's just so opportunistic for the machine gunner. Oh. See, this was the round where we played that time, and I ended up getting 200 kills.
I somehow managed to get 2 kills just by running straight at them with the trigger pulled down.
And you... See, that's true US Army thinking right there.
I mean, technically, pound for pound, I was winning.
Okay. Grenade! And they all run away from the grenade because of their telescopic X-ray vision. Oh my gosh. Reload. I loved using the automatic revolver. Right.
Damn.
What? Oh.
Just getting kills with the machine gun on this map is too easy.
Yeah. As I said, I was playing with Sean, and I got like 240 kills. I think at one point I said, I kind of feel like a bit of a war criminal. Just slaughtering them this easily. Oh. Bit more fair with the revolver, though. Well. This will probably be the only chance I'll ever get to use a revolver in these days. Also, our dear comrade, Private Sean, is a bit quiet. You alright?
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting owned.
You can't remember how to play, I'm betting.
Yeah, actually that's true. Yeah.
You kind of hide in a hole and occasionally peek out and fire a bullet.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we have a reliable medical corps. You'll be fine. So...
Amputation is still the modus operandi, right?
Oh, of course. I mean, British Army hasn't changed that policy since, what, 1700s? We ain't gonna change it now. Oh. I like there was story of Waterloo, this colonel, and he was gonna get his leg amputated because it was shot. And every time they went to do it, something happened and the medics got called away. And he ended up just walking, hobbling away because he was like, screw it. At the end of the day, there's no medics. I ain't going to lose the leg. And he ended up walking for like another 50 years.
Medical professionalism right there.
We'll get to it later. Although there was one medic who, he personally hopped over the channel to help deal with the aftermath of the battle. At his own expense. What a nice guy. Right,
For some reason, something about saying like he hopped over the fence at his own expense made me think he died.
No, but there was one guy, he was a friend of Wellington's and the Duke of Wellington's, and he was called up, and he said in his heart he knew he was going to die if he went over and joined the battle, so he dug his own grave before he left. And then, as it so happened, he happened to die while at the Battle of Waterloo. So, yeah. But he dug his own grave, and he lay in it and went, yeah, this is a good fit. And I'm like, whoa, that's bloody depressing, dude. Like, you're almost attracting musket fire at that point, aren't you? Oh.
I thought the joke was about to be that he made it home alive and had to waste his time filling in his grave.
No. He definitely died. Oh.
So did I.
Aw. Don't worry. With our magical immortality teleportation powers, we just come back to life.
Just like in the real World War One.
Of course. Well, don't you know we are all perpetuals here?
So the AI is kind of garbage.
Yes, it's slightly better on Tannenberg to the point it annoys me that they can somehow preempt grenades. But the AI is, especially on this map with the open ground, they're very ditzy. Like on my screen, because I'm actually recording, it makes it look like I'm a god because I'm like just killing people left and right. But no, they're literally just standing in the open, and I just line them up and gun them down.
Like, even though my latency is pretty bad, it's
Yeah, part of me was like, I should join the American service to give them a fair chance, and then I was like, no. Oh,
yeah. Then you'd have to put up with real people, and who wants to play with real people?
you're the only people I need. And have.
You're the one for me.
Do 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 do. Welcome, stranger. We didn't think you would arrive, so we're playing a round of Verdun.
Say what? What? Who? What? Verdun.
What's up, Jake?
What's up, champ?
You interested in playing some Divinity?
Some
My
divine
machine
icon.
gun is empty, so
Aight.
You should have a revolver, shouldn't you?
yep. Pistols it is.
Get out your Billy stick and beat some bitches.
See, the joke is you can't actually use that in this game. Brought my stick to a gunfight.
Yeah, but there's some classes where you can use a shovel or a pickaxe or a thing like that.
Jeez.
And in Battlefield 5, and Battlefield 1, one of the weapons is a stick. You can unlock. I mean, why would you use it unless you were playing for comedy reasons or you were just wanting to be a badass?
I mean, to be fair, it would be pretty funny to kill a man with the stick.
Well, cavemen did that all the time, didn't they?
Yeah, that was the standard way of warfare.
We have stick, and our officers who are really gifted, they have stick with rock.
Stone is a tried and true weapon. Don't trust this newfangled stick idea. It's garbage.
It's dishonorable, these newfangled cads with their stick technology. No. I imagine there was a bunch of elitism amongst barbarians of the day. Ooh. How did a raw iron fence stop a bullet? I call hacks.
Bad luck.
Bad luck, chap. Ooh.
So, Rob,
Hello.
you wanted to beat the other guy, so you burned down Notre Dame? Seriously?
Well, also, I didn't burn down Notre Dame. It's Notre Dame, and it's in Paris. It's the cathedral.
Yeah, we're American around here. We don't pronounce things locally.
It's Notre Dame.
And we don't
Don't you
pronounce
remember that
things like that
famous
because we're
fortune
not
teller,
French.
Notre Damus?
Jeez. How long did it burn for?
I think it burnt for like at least 12, 14 hours. Kind of sad because it's all that history kind of burnt up. Man, I
A
am...
bunch of the artifacts inside apparently made it out alright. It's just the building itself got burnt up.
I suppose when the nuclear fire comes, all the buildings will burn in the end. Not to be depressing or anything.
It's funny how this map, most maps in this game have the opposite problem of this, where you can't capture the enemy's trench. And this one, it's like you can't hold it.
You can't hold it, but it is still a turkey shoot. Oh. I just feel like such a badass of lighting up the kill feed. Even though I know it's just because the AI are dumbasses. Like, I've got 79 kills. Judd's got 76. And Sean, you've got 60 kills. Like, you are not doing bad at all.
Oh, good.
I'm noticing the enthusiasm in the room.
Yeah, I am. I'm very enthused. Thought I was doing poorly.
Oh, you're doing pretty well, actually.
Also, I like our little like nest up here.
Yeah, the three of us just hanging out here. However, I'm afraid for me, lads, I'm out of
I'm
ammo.
out of ammo, so
I've fixed bayonets. Charge! For glory!
Are you both out of ammo?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh. For glory! Come on, lads. They don't like it up 'em.
They don't like it up.
Oh, you've never seen Dad's Army? That's a famous, famous line. Corporal Jones always fixes his bayonet because you know the Jerrys they don't like it up 'em. You know.
Yep. I think I. Yep.
See, they're referring to being stabbed with a bayonet, but it's also a innuendo about being stabbed in the bum.
So glad we have you.
I'm not sure if how to take that. I know it was sarcasm, but I'm not sure how to take it. Oh.
With love.
You know,
Packaged and wrapped
sometimes
in
when
love.
you're playing with like really high latency like this, you feel kind of like magic because you lead your shot by like a quarter mile, and then it kills something, and you're like, yeah, ricocheted that bullet off that pipe back there and sent it through the dude's head.
Oh.
Or alternatively, sometimes I like to pretend I'm playing in like a hurricane, and the wind's just that intense that 6 feet the round has to travel is enough to throw it off that much.
I can call down white phosphorus, can't I? Which totally wasn't wasn't a war crime after this war at all.
I mean, it's still not a war crime.
What, white phosphorus? I thought it was.
No, you're not supposed to target people with it, but you know, it's good to target like material. So
Oh.
like armored vehicles and stuff are technically legal targets.
No, I'm targeting people. Oh,
Well, okay.
because
Just
I'm a monster.
claim there's something there.
Ah, the enemy called smoke on my position. How most vexing. I now have to move.
And
Right, reload. Right, got 9 rounds for my 303. Oh. You know, sometimes I question the training of these enemy soldiers. They don't seem very well trained.
they don't seem very well trained, but they do seem exceptionally disciplined.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
their buddy just got machine gunned down, and they're just running into the exact same spot.
well, one thing you've got to say for the Germans, they're bloody disciplined.
That's true.
Oh. You can say many other things about them too, but we shall be polite.
They're very clean and organized.
Everything must be neat and tidy.
Something I think their Israeli communities really appreciate.
Oh. Oh. Ouch. I wonder if Argentina and Brazil got cleaner after 1945.
Well, there's definitely enough Zyklon B to poison all the rats.
Ouch.
Actually, to be fair, there probably wasn't They probably used it all somewhere else.
Oh, this went from bad to worse. Oh.
The Holocaust is no joking matter. I was trying to think of a pun to follow that up. I couldn't think of one.
No,
Just
It
goes to
did
show
seem
it's
like
not
a setup.
I've heard one that went that way before, but I couldn't remember it in the moment.
Probably for the best.
oh. I say I got 100 kills. And just with the shitty revolver and the rifle. That's not bad at all.
And there's still 10 minutes in the match.
Well, oh yeah. Wow, there is. Jeez. Oh well.
Where's your brother? I thought he was on.
He's on. He's in the call.
Oh,
He's-
well, when are we gonna play Divinity?
Well, I was going to wait till we'd finish this round. but-
Ah, I see what we're waiting for. Okay.
Yeah. So, if we want to do suicidal counterattacks to win the match, then we can probably make it go faster.
Oh, it's no worries. I don't mind. I like Verdun.
I like it more than Tannenberg. Although I've had fun in Tannenberg playing as the Bulgarians, because they get the Martini Henry rifle, which is like 1860 single shot, and it's just amusing to play with.
Because it's, what, really good or really bad?
A bit of both. It's really good because it does have good damage and it has decent sights, but it's single shot. It's a rolling block rifle, so it's, you know, open the bolt, pull the lever down, you know, put the round in, close it, cock it, aim, fire. So it's kind of funny to charge in with a single shot rifle trying to play offensively.
See, that'd be fun if they implemented a Zulu's mode,
I always
like a throwback film.
I always felt that would be awesome. Refight Rorke's Drift.
I kind of wish they had a version of it for Mountain Blade.
That would actually be pretty cool. I mean, yeah, they had the zombies mode, which was kind of fun. You know, muskets versus melee. Although it always turned into the one guy who could exploit the glitches and hide in the corner.
Yeah. It's like, how did he get up on top of that building?
Someone's asking if we're Australians in the chat, which means there's another human player somewhere.
That's when you gotta respond with that you're actually Samoan.
I don't actually know how you do that, believe it or not. There you go. Alright. Oh, how did that not kill him? Bloody assists.
Also, I like how since my latency's so bad, I kind of play like a crazy person. Like, I'm not really aiming shots, I just kind of guess. I guess this could hit.
Oh. No. Go away, auto balance. Oh, why am I missing? There we go. Go for the sitting duck targets. Right. Oh yeah, I've got more white phosphorus. What?
Video games, one of the few times where you're like, oh, I've got more white phosphorus.
Oh. Oh, I have nerve gas. Yay. Oh.
White phosphorus burns on contact with water, I learned. And so,
Quick, pee into the gas cloud.
yeah, your best bet is to like, just scrape it off, I think. Or is that red phosphorus?
I don't know. You're the soldier.
No, white phosphorus was the one that burns in contact with the air. Red phosphorus burns in contact with water. That was it.
Ah.
So red phosphorus will burn hotter and more intense if it gets on you. And white phosphorus, you should try and strangle out. Yep, I remember now.
Okay. Strangle out sounds different. Strangle out sounds something else that I'm far too mature to mention.
It's a dick joke.
No, I was thinking BDSM thing, but yeah. Also, I like the hit detection sometimes. I was just watching my bayonet like phase through the ground as I was reloading the rifle.
Well, yeah.
Oh. Ouch. Oh, there. No. Alright. Fire. Nice. Jolly good. Also, I like that, the score's like completely even, but we've just totally ignored it because all we do is stand up here and shoot people. Objectives? Who cares?
I mean, technically, we are pretty much killing enough people to like have one.
Oh. Also, I like that idea. Objective? Who cares? When they run out of reserves, we'll be fine.
Only 1 million dead Germans.
One that's 300, 400. We've killed about 470 between the three of us.
Oh, that's not too bad. I think somebody just called white phosphorus or smoke in.
Somebody called artillery on our position. I think that AI player, that human player, joined the enemy team and now is targeting us.
Now, why would they do something like that?
Because they just like to spoil fun. See, that's why I don't play with human people on American servers, because humans spoil everything.
So one thing I do want to say is that bipods in video games always kind of bother me.
Yeah. Do you mean by in the sense of deployment or just how they work?
Just like, yeah, all the minutia around them.
Ah, ones like we have.
They either work like too readily, and you're using a bipod in like a crazy way, or they don't work at all, or sometimes they're just aesthetic. And I'm not really sure if that bothers me the most, or not at all.
Do you prefer this system where you have to actually physically deploy it, or the Battlefield system where it kind of just deploys itself if you get on a surface where you can use it?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
I mean, I kind of prefer the Battlefield way of doing it, but even then, sometimes it feels a little...
See, I've been playing like Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 1, and it doesn't seem too egregious, I'll be honest. And many times I tend to not, because I run a gun like machine guns, I tend to not use it. And only when I come to like a window ledge or something does it auto-deploy. Because things like it'll only deploy if you're prone and you aim down sights. Or it'll only deploy if you're up against like a window ledge or a low wall or something. But then again, I never play statically with machine guns except in Verdun. So I still like my rifle glitching through the mud. It's like my rifle's just, you know, imaginary when it's being reloaded. It only becomes a physical object when it has bullets.
As long as there's no bullets in it, you just do whatever you want with it. Have you seen those like reload animation things on YouTube?
I've seen a few comparison videos, like comparison to real life stuff.
Oh no, there's I forget who it was, but they made like a bunch of joke reloads.
Yeah.
And it was And some of them were just so weird. Like the guy takes his revolver, dumps the rounds out, and then like coughs up more rounds to put in.
Oh.
Or the guy who takes out the magazine from one gun, drops the gun, keeping the magazine in hand, and then pulls out a new gun and loads the magazine into it.
Ah, there we go. And it was a draw. We accomplished nothing. We accomplished
very-
the deaths of
very World War II.
200, 300, 400, about 550 people.
Sean just left midway through.
I like.
No. I'm back.
uh,
I am back. I'm just logging on to Divinity right now.
ah.
Alright. Which I think I will too.
As will I suppose.